Kamala Harris will no longer accept corporate PAC money. So she got on that bandwagon. Somebody should tell her staff. I wonder if she said it like she was making a confession. Like when she said she supported single-payer healthcare or supported Medicare for all. So Kamala Harris no longer accepting donations from corporate PACs. She's the latest string of progressive Democrats who have vowed to do so. This is the Hill, by the way. And according to Brett Samuels, Kamala Harris qualifies as a progressive Democrat. Because you know those progressives, they really love the for-profit prison industry. They're a big fan of that. You're not progressive unless you love for-profit prisons and see the economic opportunity there. You're progressively cruel to people in prison. Yeah, she's progressive. Harris told the host of The Breakfast Club radio show in New York, which really totally hacked their name off a movie that I would argue is probably cooler than their show. She was caught off guard when asked recently, and that's not a dig at their show. That's just saying Breakfast Club is one of the coolest movies ever. I'm not going to call this show The Breakfast Club. I don't want that kind of pressure on me. She was caught off guard when asked recently at a town hall about accepting corporate donations. She said at the time, "It depends. So I've actually made a decision since I've had the conversation that I'm not going to accept corporate PAC checks." She joins Cory Booker, Kristen Gillibrand, Elizabeth Warren, Maria Cantwell, Bernie Sanders. One of those things is not like the other, by the way. In pledging to not accept corporate PAC donations. Blah, blah, blah. Here's what's going to happen, you guys. And if any of you are excited about this, I envy your naivety. This is what's going to happen. Everybody that's a 2020 hopeful is going to say they're not taking corporate money for a little while. They already got a ton of it, by the way. And then what's going to happen is once it's warming up and we're amidst the 2020 campaign, they're going to say, but Trump, and they're going to take corporate money again. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's a political football. The one reason to be optimistic here, one reason is that they know public opinion wants a more progressive candidate. And they know they're not that candidate, so they're going to try to disguise themselves. Disguise themselves. So that's the one reason we should be optimistic. The fact that they at least know where public opinion is and that they know they're not in line with public opinion. What we need to do is who are. That's what we need to do. So yeah, that's my take on this. And I'm not trying to get into one of those situations where it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'm totally willing to accept that people, even politicians, are capable of changing and evolving. But I'm not naive enough to think, oh, well, everything's fine now. Oh, they don't accept corporate money. We're fine now. Everything's fixed. No, it's not. The party as a whole is not changing. Who funds the party has not changed. We just saw the thread that validates that for us. It's all transparent. You can go see it all. No one reports on it, so you have to dig for it like people do on Twitter, and then they tweet me screenshots. And I wanted to give a shout out. Reagan, like what Reagan does, Reagan tweeted that screenshot, which, by the way, Joe, if you can add that screenshot to the clip, that'd be awesome. Understand if you can't, but if you can, that'd be super. So, yeah. That's my take on that. But at least they know public opinion is on our side. But we can't let them fool us. That's the thing. So let's not let them fool us. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in.
If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.